Roger that. Oh,
Hey y'all,
baby.
we in the Phoenix Fire Show. We're just having a debate right now about Daylyt and who, because I think Battle Tree said there was 10 people in battle rap that can beat Daylyt. So we're gonna talk about that. Who are the 10 people that people think could beat Daylyt realistically? Let's y'all. Oh yeah, salute to everybody in the building, by the way, guys.
Roger that. Roger that. Salute
Thanks.
to you, Fifi. Salute to you. Salute to you. Appreciate it. You know what I mean?
So good. So I'll let y'all talk about it. So what do you think?
All right.
Here's
So
my thing
Who wants
about
to start it
Daylyt.
off?
me and
I'm
SK,
gonna start it off.
we was going. Go ahead, SK. My fault. I didn't mean to cut you.
Here's my thing about Daylyt. When he wants to take battle rap seriously and no antics or anything, I don't think anybody could top his pen. Because a serious Daylyt, it'll be really hard to beat a serious Daylyt.
Exactly. Who can be a serious Daylyt? Have you all seen what he's been doing lately? Like even his little shots he's thrown. Those shots were only like 50 seconds, but there was a lot packed into that short space. You know what I'm saying? If you really think about it. So who got somebody in Daylyt out here? What did you? Okay, so no, go on, SK. Carry on.
Let's see, who could beat a serious Daylyt? I think the person who has the strongest chance to beat Daylyt right now would be JC or Rum Nitty.
That's what's up.
Yeah, definitely. I can argue that.
I'm gonna go deeper with it, right? I'm gonna go deeper with it. We're gonna take people that actually construct bars, you know what I'm saying, properly. Like their pen is crazy, right? Somebody like Charlie Clips. But all right, matter of fact, Charlie Clips, he beat Daylyt, and he actually beat a serious Daylyt. I'm gonna say, did Verb battle Daylyt already?
No, he didn't.
I don't think.
Who did you say?
Did Verb battle Daylyt already?
Yeah, Daylyt smoked Verb boots like beyond smoke.
Why didn't I see that fucking battle? All right, so I like JC. That was a dope. Analogy. Like I'm thinking more on a deeper level as far as bars go. You know what I'm saying? Like Danny Myers. You know what I'm saying? I could see Danny Myers beating Daylyt if
That's
he
a
do
good
it.
one.
Word.
That's a great one.
You know what I'm saying? Like Danny's pen is crazy.
Yeah, facts.
I'm gonna take. All right, This one's gonna be a long shot, but I feel like he can. Illmatic.
Oh, word! That's another one. Yup. Illmaculate is nice.
He's no joke with the pen. He's no joke.
And he freestyles. And he could freestyle. Yeah. And he could freestyle. I'm thinking Big K. He's a decent opponent that you could throw up.
Oh, here's an underrated one. Big T.
Word. Big T's
With
pen
Big T
can
and
be
Daylyt
crazy.
take it seriously. That's a classic fucking battle.
That's a fact.
I don't even know how I feel about that, man. Big T.
That's because you haven't really heard shit from Big T lately.
Yeah,
that's why.
He's got an unorthodox pen. That's a fact. But
he does.
When if Big T takes it serious, like when he battled K Shine,
right? Yo,
that could be a dope one.
Okay.
Yes. Or when he battled Shotgun, them motherfuckers put on a classic. If you ask me, Shotgun versus Big T.
Ooh, that's a good one. But here's an underrated. Here's a really underrated one. John.
I could.
Never. Why never? Like, sorry, John.
Fifi. We're not gonna do this, Fifi.
We're not doing that.
We're not doing
that.
What is it with you and John? I'm confused. What is it with you and John?
I don't know. I like John. John's good, but I wouldn't even want to see that battle. Like, it's just
why not? John. Okay. John has been
ever since John got beat by Tay Rock. He's been on a tear, low key.
I don't even think. You know what? I could actually. You know what? I did give the battle to Tay Rock, but you could kind of make it debatable. But John has been one of the most hated for a
Of course,
while.
it was Tay-Rock at the battle. Of course, he did.
You said what now?
No, of course, Tay-Rock got that battle, but he's not really hated. It's just that he's a bit. I think sometimes can be a bit boring. But to be honest with you, he beat Wavy. I was surprised, but you know, I mean, Mr.
You were surprised? Oh, you were surprised that he beat Wavy?
Not only because I thought that this fucking Mr. Wavy is gonna make an effort this time and actually, you know, what I mean, come out and rap and just not be performing and doing fucking dances all over the stage. Like Mr. Wavy was supposed to come out.
The way John beat Wavy, he demolished him every single round.
First and foremost, Brooklyn stand up. Okay, first and foremost, all right. And he didn't demolish him. He 30'd him, okay? Because Wavy had a dope first round. His first round was dope.
Yeah. No, I had a lot of belief in Mr. Wavy. I've been watching Mr. Wavy from back in the day. And I really thought,
but you gotta think about it.
Nice.
John was Wavy's first like solidified opponent.
No. K-Shine was.
No, it's true. I think it is true. He needed to beat John. He needed to do that in order for us to take him seriously. Because he's been sitting out for too long. I don't know what he was waiting for. But maybe he's like, nah, I ain't taking
I think Smack, here's the thing, right? When you put Wavy, that was a Summer Madness card. When you put Wavy on the Summer Madness card, Smack was taking him serious. The thing about it is Wavy, his problem is like he comes with 3 solid rounds, but you know, like what he did against Briz was just ridiculously dumb, if you ask me, because it's like
you can't come like that. You can't do that versus Briz, a Briz type of opponent. You can't.
Right, and I don't think I think he should have waited for Briz, and I don't know. Wavy is up and down for me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm you know, it's Brooklyn to the casket drop, but still, you know what I'm saying? Like Wavy, he needs to focus more on his pen. You know what I'm saying?
I think he needed a few more battles before he battled John. That's how I feel.
That I could
Dude, that's all I had to press.
I could agree with that. But back on the Daylyt shit. Back on the Daylyt. We don't want to go on. We're gonna go off on a tangent. I think Lux. I think Daylyt would beat Lux, but I think if it could go either way. It could go either way. JC is definitely. I like JC. That's definitely a good opponent for Daylyt. Who else has got a crazy?
I gotta see that again. They've battled already, but I wasn't happy with that battle.
Here's my thing. Here's another opponent for Daylyt, and if Sue Surf takes Daylyt really serious and he comes with 3 solid prepared rounds, he could do it.
Fire battle, man.
Av is definitely a good opponent for Daylyt.
Yeah, Av is fire, but
Tay-Rock,
I'll have Daylyt beating that.
Because Rock is crazy with a pen.
Rock is crazy with the pen, but it's not. It's
Rock,
the thing
Rock
is.
Pen, period.
I just tweeted about that. Like that would be a fucking crazy battle.
It was. It would.
Tay-Rock bar is more simple nowadays though than what it used to be to me. My opinion.
Right. You know what? I'm glad you said that because like
Rock's craziest pen. Rock's ever craziest pen was when he battled Charlie Clips the second time. He had a bunch of overhead shit in that battle.
Yeah, that was
a crazy battle.
But
you know, one of my that made me have so much respect for Tay-Rock, man. Trust me.
When he battled Calico, that was like that was one of the best.
I liked that Tay-Rock too, though. I gave it to Calico, but I liked that Tay-Rock too.
I gave it to Rock.
That battle with Tay-Rock and Calico, that one could go either way.
It could. I gave the first round to Rock. I gave the first and second to Rock, right? And I gave the third because oh my god, like his second he went crazy. He went bananas. Went crazy with it. I like Rum Nitty. That was a good.
I feel like Rock know how to sell his material better these days, though. So it make him, you know what I'm saying, be able to get away from the simple bars, but he know how to perform it and deliver it to the crowd well, though.
True indeed. Shout out to young Lou. I see you, son.
Right on. Salute, y'all.
Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that jumped in the room. You know what I'm saying? But who else? So all right, so we talking about like top 10 who could arguably beat Daylyt, right? That hasn't battled him yet, right? We said oh shit, hold on y'all.
Shotgun. Nah, I'm just playing. But it's a hard thing to say that because you don't know which Daylyt you're gonna get.
I think in this time of era in battle rap, I think everybody taking their craft serious though.
Yeah, I don't like it. Well, actually, not I don't like it when people say that because Daylyt be trolling sometimes. But the thing is, we've seen without reasonable doubt that Daylyt's pen is just so outstanding that if he really says, "Okay, I'm really coming to rap," I know I keep bringing up Verb, but he really did come to rap when it came to Verb. But most of his battles he rapped. I mean, Daylyt versus Bangs, he was rapping. Daylyt, there's so many Daylyt battles. Daylyt versus Quest McCody, Philly Swain. I always bring these battles up because these are battles that maybe a lot of people don't really remember that much. If you really watch these battles, you see that Daylyt is a fucking genius. Like, there's no fucking question about it. So, Battle Tree saying that there could be 10 people in battle that could beat Daylyt, to me, is fucking crazy. You could maybe just name
Who he
maybe
say?
about.
What's the name he said?
He had everybody beating Daylyt. he like Daylight's one of the worst in battle rap. I'm like, Battle Truth, what are we doing?
See,
I'm the only
man.
person that could maybe I don't even want to say that because there's a lot of dope rappers out there. But to me, Daylyt and Lux's pen are very, very close. And you know how I feel about Lux guy. So Daylyt is
I think Daylyt pen
Daylight's
better
in
than
my
Oh,
top
Lux.
here's a
three.
I straight think
here's a
that.
great matchup for Daylyt. Pen wise, Hollow.
No,
That's a great matchup.
Nah, Lux. Lux is
that
the
I mean,
for me
I'm
anyway.
talking about skill set. I think Daylyt will smoke Hollow.
I don't want to say exactly because Hollow used to be in my top 5 back in the day though. But yeah, I would probably give it to Daylyt. But it would be a good match though. Definitely,
Yeah.
Definitely.
I just want Daylyt to get his looks again because he could have been like on people Mount Rushmore for real. They could put looks up there. They could put a Daylyt up there.
I'm not sure why people don't have him on Mount Rushmore anyway. He should already be on Mount Rushmore. Like, what the fuck?
Maybe because it's like his
Daylyt in your Mount Rushmore. Well, okay, you might not have him on your Mount Rushmore because the Mount Rushmore is personal to every individual. But it should at least be, if you really like battle rap, it should be in your top 5 pens. If you don't have Daylyt in your top 5 pens in battle rap, you are bugging. It's simple as that.
I ain't mad at that.
It's true though. At least, come on, man. Give Daylyt the respect. But
Yeah,
it's true. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
You better not be asleep.
Nah, it's like 11 in the evening though. But it's all active for now. Hold on. So in conclusion, then, what did you lot say? Who are the people that are gonna beat them? Because I'm in and out of the chat. So what did you say? What was the conclusion?
What was all the 10 battle rappers y'all named that could beat Daylyt? I came in like
I don't think they named 10. They couldn't. They couldn't. It's too hard to find 10 people.
Right, right. Let me even stop. I'm capping right there.
I really can't think of anybody.
Exactly.
Daylyt.
What up, Fifth
Who
Dimension?
Daylyt haven't battled though yet? I feel like he battled all the like them except for looks.
Yo, Fifth Dimension sound mad low.
Here's a serious question.
Okay.
You think if Calico takes it serious, you think he has a chance?
Absolutely.
To beat Daylyt?
Yes.
It would be a dope
battle.
I
don't know. I don't know. That's a I don't know. Depending on what Cal come. If it's the Wizard Cal, then Daylyt go smoke him. But Cal be on that. I say that Ed will battle, but probably like another top notch performance, like a performance better than that though. Then it could be cool. But Cal kind of washed up to me though.
He's a bit washed up now. Let's just be real. Calico was top 5 back in the day, though, like 2013, 14. He was nice, but now I don't know.
When Calico
But now
started
he the
talking that
wizard and he tryna.
real street gutter shit, he was on top.
Yeah, Lux turned him to a philosopher now because he got tired of being called a lost nigga.
But as far as who could beat Daylyt,
For real, that's the only
yes.
time where the
Hey, what's
wizard
up?
came out.
What up, AJ?
Good.
So we're
What
talking
up,
we
about
doing?
you can
What's up?
10 people in battle rap that can beat Daylyt. Are there any 10 people in battle rap that can beat Daylyt? That's what we're talking.
No, there isn't 10 people that can embarrass that could be Daylyt. What the
There's
hell?
5 people, but not. I don't
I
think
could,
there's
I
10.
can, I would say there's about 4 at the max. I don't think there's 10 people that could beat Daylyt. That's just my personal
Okay,
opinion.
so what 4 would you have?
Well, he's battled basically most people, but the people that I would probably put up would
True.
be JC, and that actually did happen already. Danny Myers, that hasn't happened yet. I
Actually,
would
that
probably
did happen.
no, it happened, but not in a fully organized setting. It happened
I
on
think only
A-Hat.
the people in my top 5 could possibly
Right.
pop
So
Daylyt.
it happened on A-Hat, and that wasn't an actual serious battle. That was like more of a setup kind of thing. And Daylyt kept forgetting his bars, and they kept having to edit it and stuff like that. I mean, in a serious
Hold on, what battle are you talking
RBE, Danny Myers versus Daylyt on
Oh.
A-Hat. That wasn't a serious battle. That was kind of like some type of troll attempt or some nonsense. I don't know what they were on
They're
back
good
then.
friends. Sometimes I feel like when you're battling a good friend, it's hard to be that serious.
Nah, man, I don't care, bro. Like, I was mad at them for that because I actually wanted to see.
They can't try and kill each other.
I actually wanted to see them bow. I mean, Chiller Jones and Danny Myers as good friends. They bowed and they went at each other's neck. Like, you know what I mean? So there's that. So I would say Danny. So how many is that so far? So JC, Danny, who else?
Immaculate, because he has a crazy pen.
That's the person.
Whether you like Immaculate or not, he has a crazy pen.
He definitely has the potential. He definitely has the potential of beating Daylyt, and they haven't battled yet. So that's
I'd
a
like
good.
to see that. Definitely.
So I would definitely like to see that. I would say Ill Will, but they've already battled, and that's a classic to me. So apart from those people, I don't see anybody else really beating him. He's battled almost everybody, and he's beat almost
Here's my
everybody.
top 5 for Daylyt.
So you know, that's my 4.
Here's my top 5: JC, Rum Nitty,
right?
Immaculate,
Okay.
Surf, if he's serious, and Rock.
Yeah, that's a good top 5. That's a great top 5, actually.
Can I be honest? I don't think Tay-Rock can beat Daylyt. I really don't think so.
But the thing is, it's really hard for Tay-Rock to lose. Tay-Rock doesn't lose battles like that. He's got this, it's not just about his
body.
I'm sorry, but he does. That's
in the building when Tay-Rock battled K-Shine for the second time. Everybody in the building had K-Shine win. But as soon as that got released on the app, Rock won.
He did beat him.
Yeah, Rock, he had better material in that battle, but K-Shine,
I'm sorry, K-Shine
he know how to sell it. He know how to sell it.
He beat him. I don't know what people trying to argue about. He beat Tay-Rock. There's no way to argue that, man. He beat him. Like you could like his material, but he didn't deliver it the way he was supposed to deliver it because he was too busy being a hype man for everybody else. And by the time it got to his battle, his voice was gone. So his delivery wasn't where it was supposed to be because he was hyping up Chef Trez. He was hyping up Briz. He was hyping up.
Yeah, you're right. There was a lot of battles before him, but I don't know.
No battle before him. I mean, you're a professional, Dayrock. You need to know when to hype your people up. If I'm on the same card as my people, I might stand there and support you, but I'm not screaming, "Get this nigga" after every 5 lines. Like, no, I'm not doing that because I got a battle too.
I'm hyping my boys up. You can hate that
all
you want, but I love when Rock does that.
No, I'm not saying I hate it, but I'm saying if he's on the card, don't do that shit. Because look what happened. He got to K-Shine, and he couldn't put that same Tay-Rock emphasis behind his bars the way that he's supposed to, especially when it was a rematch, especially when he felt like he lost the first one. What are you doing, Tay-Rock? What are you doing? Come on, man. So to me, he lost that rematch against K Shine, and he has not been winning. That's just my personal opinion. So I don't
Definitely got to
see him
agree with that.
beating
Yeah,
Daylyt. I don't
yeah, I
see
had
it.
K-Shine 2-1.
Yeah. You
Oh,
can't
I am
lose a
rock.
rematch, bro. You get a chance to redeem yourself, especially when you felt like you lost. He should have came in there ready to kick King Shine's ass on something serious, and he
Then I
didn't do
had
that.
Rock losing a past stay. Then I had him
Mm,
losing Hitman.
mm. He's not been he's been producing
Well,
against people
Hitman,
that are like
yeah, Tay Rock lost to Hitman.
he
Here's my thing.
definitely lost
Here's
it.
my thing about that battle, and I hate when battlers do this. I hate when you're calling somebody out for like 5 years and you come prepared like that.
And you come weak.
That's
Yep.
retarded. It's
Yes.
retarded.
This is
Same
Yeah,
thing with
why
Mr.
I
Wavy
didn't
and
feel
Briz.
no. Yes, that's why I didn't feel no sorry for Mr. Wavy. That's why I didn't feel sorry for Prep when John and Chilla Jones bodied him
No
back to back.
sympathy. No
That's
sympathy.
why no sympathy. I didn't feel sorry for Jack Boy when he got his ass sent to the fucking moon. Like when you call somebody out, that's when you show up the worst. And
I
it's
didn't feel
been
bad for
you
Arsenal
know
when Hitman whooped his ass.
Hitman destroyed him badly,
I didn't feel bad for
badly
Arsenal. I
at
didn't.
all.
No,
You
not at
can't
all.
call people out and then not show up. So Prep, Jack Boy Main, all of these dudes that you making all this noise. If Ace Amin ain't careful, he gonna get his dumb ass smoked too. Like,
Exactly.
come on, man.
Nah,
You got to
Ace
show
fire
up.
guy. Keep Ace
He's
actually.
fire, but he needs to
Yeah, but
tone
he
it
will
down
show
just
up.
a little
He was
bit.
definitely gonna show up.
So
Like,
Rock
given that,
made
He needs to
Rock
tone
made
it
a
down, bro.
he
man.
gotta
Rock
be.
made
I
a hit
guess
his
he gotta
peak
be. He's
at the
gotta choose his
hollow.
battles carefully though. But given the right battle, Ace Amin will show us that he's really good.
He needs to tone it down. He's made enough noise of people watching him, but I mean,
Okay.
every day, fuck the
Here's my
vets.
thing
Come
with
on now.
Ace. Here's my
Maybe
thing with
that's
Ace.
just how he feels. Fuck the
Yes,
vet.
he's good. Yes, Ace is good, no doubt. But look what happened to Jack Boy. Jack Boy was
Yes.
good his first
Yeah,
few
Thank
battles.
you.
that's
Thank
true.
you. Thank you,
Jack Boy was
man.
good his
Thank
first
you.
few battles.
He
But as
was.
soon as he
Yeah,
stepped in
but
front of
Jack
John
Boy
John,
was
he got
never good in any
smoked.
of his
Ace
battles.
Amin is a more like a
Oh, don't do that. Let's not do Jack Boy
intelligent
that
fighter.
bad.
No,
I mean, shoot.
no.
Come on, man.
Because
Fighting.
Jack Boy,
Listen,
Jack
there
Boy
was
beat
some battles
Fettuccine
where
and he beat
he
Drugs.
was pretty good. He was pretty good in some of his battles. I like the Big T battle.
Who?
I mean, there's
Jack
some
Boy.
Yeah.
I
There's some
like Jack
battles
Boy.
where he
I
did
had
good.
mad hopes for
He
Jack Boy.
did good in some battles.
I
You
don't know
know,
what happened. I like Jack
him
Boy.
versus no, I know what happened. He went against the wrong vet. DNA and
Yeah,
John
he shouldn't
John
have
It's
called
his
are
out John.
playing
levels.
with
He shouldn't have
dudes
called
It's
out John John.
levels.
because
Piss
It's
John John off.
levels.
they're
If
not
you piss John John off,
there.
he's gonna really be rapping. And
Man,
And
DNA and
here's the
John
thing
John
about that
are
battle.
not the vets to
You're
battle,
going.
bro.
John
It's just
Here's
not.
my
John
thing about the
only
John John battle.
hey Lala,
John John was
Dude,
only
they
good because he had an underrated Jack Boy that was
Oh, here we
overhyped.
go.
That
All
was
right. So now we're just going to downplay. All right.
okay, so explain that.
You go explain that shit because I don't agree with that at
it.
all.
What? What's there to explain? He jumped off the stage. He had a little weird moment. He wanted to fight everybody. You know, he
Okay,
had
here.
a
Okay, here.
chain
What's
that
that?
he
I
bought
Here's
think
from
But that don't.
Walmart.
That,
He
Jack
got
I'm.
thrown
Boy.
in the
I'm.
crowd.
Jack
I
Boy was
Hold
not
on.
ready to beat on a gnome card against Jack Boy. He needed
Whose
another
whose
vet.
fault is that? That's his fault.
I
That's
know.
his
I'm just
fault.
saying though. And you can't. You when you're battling John John, you
Dome
can't
is
have the
like
same angles
but a
all
lot
three
was
Dome,
battles.
going
You
on
Dome
can't.
is
though.
like the
Going
NBA draft or something. I mean, the NBA playoffs where you got to win that championship.
yeah,
Dome is
to
one
get
of
to the
Mhm.
the
next
Thank
biggest
stage.
you.
thing in the world,
Thank you.
and
Yep.
Yeah,
for him
I
to
can agree with
and
that.
for
I
him
can
to
agree.
not be able to step up to the plate and fold and
I
only
have to
give
give
us
John John
a piss poor
thank you.
performance, whatever.
Yes.
Go ahead.
It was
I'm not gonna talk
horrible.
for
There was
anybody.
nothing good about what Jack Boy did. All that gas. Oh, he can't do that.
Jack
You
Boy's
didn't do
first
that
round
shit
was
either.
good.
No, can we stop saying that? It was
It was
decent.
good.
It wasn't
It
that
was
good.
good. It
No,
wasn't
it
his
was
best, but it
decent.
was good.
I think it
No,
was decent. I don't think it was
that's
good.
like
I think
saying
it was
that's
decent.
like saying a new used car is awesome versus buying a new car. No, it wasn't good. Jack Boy was like a new used car. He seemed to be good, but then you find out he's not that good.
Oh,
No,
you.
sorry, I didn't mean to be like
Jack
that, but
Boy.
that's how it is. Jack Boy is good
Listen,
on band videos and
yes,
small rooms.
exactly. Yes. In
But
them
on big,
small room cells in Virginia with 65 of his family members there and shit. Not a no gnome card with locks and verb. Hell no. No.
you know what?
No.
I wasn't even happy about the Lux and Verb battle, but I'm gonna leave that alone. That's for a different
We
topic.
can
We're not talking
we
about that. No,
definitely
we're not
go
talking
get
about that because we go
we
on and
definitely
on
go
about that.
get into that later. I don't think we should talk about that now. The topic is who's the 10 people that could beat Daylyt. But as far as Jack Boy is concerned, hopefully this does humble him and he stops this bullshit. Like when you get in front of DNA and John and Cortez, these vets do not play with the young bucks. They don't. They're going to smoke something in there.
You see
They
what
are.
Cortez did to Press Mafia?
He destroyed him. He destroyed him. Period.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you handle loudmouth rookies that feel like they're too good. I mean, look what Big Cannon did to what's his name? Fucking Holmesy. Got him the fuck up out of there.
Now,
Danger Zone
look what
destroyed
Young
freaking.
Cannon did to Jack Boy the first time.
That was
Young
ridiculous.
Cannon broke down Jack Boy. And
Yes.
Jack Boy was good that battle. He was good versus Young Cannon, but Young Cannon was on another level.
It was just bad at him.
The
It's the
problem with
same thing
Jack
with
Boy
R
is
Streets and Danger Zone. Simple. It was the same thing. R Streets, Danger Zone, same thing. Big Cannon, Holmesy, same thing. Cortez and Prez Mafia, same thing. These vets that are pissed because they're not getting the big plays. You give them a rookie and they're sending them to the moon. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Especially DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, he made a career. He's calling himself PG Killer and all of that because that's what he was doing. He even 3-0 Prez Mafia. Like, bruh, don't put these loudmouths in front of the rookies. They're gonna get them out of it.
you know what we know what
That's
made me
that's a
realize
fact, bro.
something.
That's why I don't need to be watching rookies like that, bro. Like I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
Rookies
That's why
are
Ace
I
on
be
me. And
knowing
if
what
he
it
ain't
is.
careful,
No,
I
I
be, I
watch. I
be
watch rookies. I
like,
feel like you gotta watch the rookies just to see the talent. Do you know what I mean? Because if I
yeah.
didn't
no,
watch
but
people that not
no,
know,
but there's certain type
I
of
wouldn't
rookies
have
though. They
discovered so
can't.
many like
I,
different rappers. Like I'm saying, like
like I
I'm
told you,
sorry,
there's
but
only
ever
certain
It's
since
type of
certain type
rookies
of
on phone.
rookies on God.
Yes, it's certain type of rookies you look out for. Not every single rookie that
no,
come
not
out.
every
Yeah.
rookie's
Like,
good, but
Like,
you gotta watch all of them to find out which ones are good, though, innit?
nah, I don't think so. I
There's two
think
different
nah, I
types
I
of
think
think
rookies. There's a
I
twerk
think
type of rookie where he was killing it, and there's a Jack
yeah.
Boy rookie where he was semi killing it but still getting work.
Shit,
you not
even the
compare
right.
Geechee
Twerk
Gotti
to
rookie.
Jack Boy.
Shit, I watch
That's the
Geechee
Yeah,
that's
Gotti from the
that make no
the
bottom,
damn
go
from
sense.
to yes,
all the way up.
yes,
I
yes.
watch him from
Twerk
yeah,
is
like that.
twerk.
He was a rookie
But
where it's like, I don't know. He got the it factor. A lot of these rookies don't got the
He
it
was a
factor.
he was a rookie
Yeah,
that he was a rookie that battled like a vet. Those are the rookies that you need
yeah,
to be watching.
Yeah, I can
Everyone
agree.
else is kind of like nah. Like somebody that was pretty
right.
good that didn't get enough recognition was Jerry West. He was pretty decent to me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
there's certain rookies
Jerry
that
West,
that just come out the gate
Here's the
and
thing
they're
with
really
Jerry
good.
West. Here's the thing with Jerry West. He's up and down with his performance.
Right.
And to
But
be on a
he
URL
does
stage,
have
you can't have up and down
oh,
performance.
eh, I mean, if this was 2 years ago, I'd agree with you. But since the vets don't care no more, and they want to choke everywhere like Surf and shit like that, then I think it's a little bit debatable. And
We're
they've
not talking
decided
about
to
that.
make it more
We're not
about
talking about that again.
star power and how many followers of you got, how many views and whatnot. I just feel like some rookies deserve the shot, like some rookies do, and then some rookies get pampered, like Chess. Chess got pampered for most
I
of
don't
his
feel like
career.
Chess is a rookie. Are we gonna say Chess is a rookie?
okay, Chess had a
Chess is a
good
fucking fire.
Yeah,
Chess was
Chess
Battle.
had his downfall. I ain't
You
gonna
all seem
lie.
to have forgot just because
No,
someone chokes you. Yeah,
Here's the thing with
well,
Chess.
actually,
But
Chess's
back.
Chess
downfall
fire
started
though.
when he was bad. He was battling too much.
Yeah, he battled too much, but he just
Yeah,
loved rapping. He loved to
yeah.
He
rap.
was
so
fro-
wait, let me get
Battle when
this
he
straight.
no, no. Listen,
We
listen.
comparing
That
Chess
But he's
to
a preparing
to
though. He
Jack Boy
fed
now.
though.
That is
He was
No, but
disrespect.
listen, the reason why I brought up
This is
Chess is
fire,
for this
man.
reason,
Come on,
because
guys.
remember, we're looking at the different tiers of rookies and who got what. Chess got too many opportunities too early. They were putting him on big stages at 16, 17 when he weren't ready for them. Why
no,
is he
he was
battling
ready for
DNA
Rock
on the
though.
same stage?
He
I
was
don't know if
he
he
was
was
Right.
playing
ready. Maybe
for
it's
people
went
like
through
DNA
real life
and
that
people
made
like
him
Tay
start
Rock. He
choking.
took those.
What I would say he took Tay-Rock seriously. He threw up against DNA, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
he
it's like
Threw up.
did.
stage.
But
It might be stage.
Yeah.
Still
You know
did
what I'm
good
saying?
against
That's what I
DNA.
mean. You
But
gotta
Tay-Rock
build
still
up to
beat
those
Chess in the
battles,
second
man.
and
Or
third.
maybe he's got a bad stomach, like bad.
No,
I think
come
no,
on,
Chess
man.
got
That's not that.
anxiety on.
I had
No,
Chess beating
no,
Rock.
no.
Man, that was
I'm
I
different.
fine.
Chess
definitely
got
did
I'm
not
fine.
have. I
Hell,
definitely did not have chess being rough. But my point is, remember, there's certain tiers of
you
rookies.
don't have chest being
Like
Tay
they,
Rock.
they love. No, I
Hell
don't have
no.
chess being Tay-Rock.
Hell
Oh,
They
Because
no.
he
I
have
got
didn't beat
like
Chess
Tay
beating
Rock.
Tay Rock.
Because he
Oh,
didn't
nah.
beat. He didn't beat.
nah,
No, but Chess's
nah,
first
What?
nah.
against Tay Rock was legendary, but he didn't
Oh
beat
my
Tay
It
Rock.
was.
God.
He
Open
didn't
Pat
beat him.
His
man.
He didn't
first
beat him.
first
Patrick
round
House,
against
bro, that
Tay
was
Rock
crazy.
was legendary, but he
I'll
didn't
put
beat
the
Tay Rock.
It
K
was
on
good.
Rock like I'm spelling it the
Chess all
proper
three
way.
rounds was good.
And
Like
My
I
nigga
feel
Tay
like
Rock
Santini.
gave
Nah,
you.
that third round was horrible. That third round from
He
chess
lost.
was not good.
no,
I'm
You know
that
you
sorry.
know what
chess
this is
third
good
round,
though.
he did have a slip
Listen,
up
Chess,
in his
chess,
third. It was
that
still
third round
fire
from
though
stop
for the most
capping.
of it.
nah,
Like he only messed
nah.
up by like 10 seconds, like you know what I'm saying? The little slip
I
stumble, but that
I
No,
third
would
but
say
you,
I
you should
didn't
stop
like
chess
it.
capping.
It
third was
wasn't
still
just
Stop
the.
fire
It
capping
though.
on
wasn't.
But I
Here's the thing
did
with
give
Chess.
Rock
It
the
wasn't.
third.
Before Chess
It
battled
wasn't.
Rock, he stood in front of a killer Av.
And
That's
lost.
true. That's true. Oh,
And
Av,
lost.
Av whooped Chess's
And
ass.
lost.
yeah, he
And
lost.
lost. It's not like
It
he
That's
was
stood there
debatable. It was
and
it
made
was
it
a
debatable.
close
debatable.
battle.
But I
It
He
was
gave it
lost.
to
close.
No,
I
he
edged it
lost.
to Av, but he ain't.
I
But
edged it
chess,
to Av. There
but I
wasn't no
still like
feeling.
chess rounds
He
though. You
lost.
know what I'm saying? Like
He
I
lost.
still like
Still
He
this
fire.
lost
round.
that.
Exactly.
He
Just
lost that.
the edge to Av. But yeah, it was
He
hard,
Yeah,
man.
he,
cause
he lost.
chess
But it
went
could be a
dumb in the
preference
Av
battle.
battle. Chess pen is underrated. Like I say that all the time. Like
Extremely
he
underrated.
he catered his rounds so different in the way he structured it. That's why I feel like he clearly out rap rock, out wrote rock, like everything. Like he was on another planet, and I feel like he still
But
be
that's. But
hey,
But
I
he did
think
not win the
that
battle.
that
he choked,
that
but
save. But
his
listen, that's Tay-Rock's superpower, isn't it? You can come down right as much as you want, but when Tay-Rock
Exactly.
go
Once
and he
they were
starts
up,
sweating and he starts saying fuck these niggas
exactly,
like
and
50
starts taking
times
off
and
his
shit
hat.
like that and
It's
start
over.
gun butting and throwing his hat into the crowd and doing everything else that you're not doing, it
Yeah,
negates certain shit. It's only some writers that
it
can
does. It really does.
no
write through that.
chess got
You know what
performance
I'm saying?
too though. Like I like how he know how to sell his material too though. You
Oh
know what I'm
yeah.
Chess
saying?
got
Like
Yeah,
great.
the
he
Michael
has
Jackson line
Chess got
against
it all
Tay-Rock was
though.
very
That's in my opinion though. I feel like Chess got the whole package deal. He just was
I will
choking
give
that
Chess
time.
credit. I will give Chess credit. That Michael Jackson line against Tay-Rock was very good. I will say that.
Yeah,
You
I
know what
like
I'm
it
You
was
better
saying?
fire.
listen, bitch.
Fire.
Until your
You
back
know.
on a
Yeah,
semi hit
plenty.
to chip his desk, slid his shit. Now he Michael Jackson in the Thriller gimmick.
Even in the
That was
beginning, just
crazy.
his opening rounds, like he like I stuffed quarters in a washing machine. They ain't even peep how low metal rounds settled. Like you know what I'm saying? It was just different. Like it's that I don't feel like Tay Rock was writing like that.
We ain't seen
Chess
Rock
is
put an
nice,
arm
but
on
he
chest
lost.
since the people's elbow.
Chess is nice, but he lost. He lost the Tay-Rock. We're not doing that. Sorry. But yeah, so that's what I mean by different
We're
That could
not
be
doing
rookies.
another
that.
You
We're
got
debate
not doing
though.
different.
that. We're not doing
That could
that.
be
You,
another
you
debate
got
though.
different. You got different tiers of rookies. Like you have the twerks and the geeky guys and the chesses that get like whatever they want. Then you've got the jackboy mains and the preps and shit like that.
But
They got
hold
to
on,
kind of fight.
here's the difference
What?
between Chess and Geechee.
Hold on.
Geechee
Right.
has been upholding that killer status.
Right.
Yeah.
He has Chess
Yeah, he
fizzled
got the
out.
real. He
Geechee
got the
is
real
still
nigga.
that dude.
He got
Chess
the real
hasn't
nigga
fizzled
That's
out. The
true.
problem with
battle
Chess is he
beside him.
hasn't gotten his shit together yet.
Yeah, he
Chess
Now
still
still
don't know
Chess.
he
how to
have
stay
now
solid.
though. His past three battles, what Shug, got Geechee, Twerk, they
I
all
haven't
star
seen the Geechee
performances.
battle yet. I haven't seen the Geechee battle yet, so I
Call me
can't talk
crazy,
on it.
but I had Chess beating Twerk.
You
You
what?
did
How?
to me.
How?
The third
I had
round was
Chess beat
great
Twerk
from
too.
I gave
from
Chess the
Twerk.
first
Oh
and
my
second.
god. I gave Chess.
Twerk beat the
Yup.
shit out of Chess. Wow.
What?
I
Twerk
don't
beat the
know.
Oh,
shit out of
I,
Bro,
Chess.
these
nah,
niggas
I'll
man.
trash.
I don't
smash
know
in
about
both
that.
hammers with a
Chess got
hammer.
smoked.
Hammer.
He
How he
got
gonna use
smoked.
his strap
How you
Got
then?
gonna use his
smoked.
strap
His
then?
whole
Oh
segment,
Lord,
bro. That
come
was
on,
just
man.
That
that was the
strap
round of
then
the
killed
night.
that nigga,
Huh?
man.
That
Nigga
was
Chess
round of the
ass.
man. That
Because
was
this
round of the
fucking
battle.
Nah,
dumbass
bro.
dog opened the
That's
door.
not night, but
Fuck
that was
out
the
of here.
best round of the battle, bro. Like
I just
that
check
shit.
it.
Facts. But anyway, so let's get back on topic because this is what we end up like
Yeah.
floating off the topic, right? So y'all
Yeah.
going in here. Who do you feel like can beat Daylyt? Like, give me 5 or 10 people that you feel like can completely beat Daylyt, even when he's serious. But we're not talking about troll Daylyt here. We're talking about
Yeah.
hooded up, fitted
You
cap on. I'm not playing no games Daylyt. Who you got beating that Daylyt? Like, who you
Rum
got?
Who
Nitty.
you asking me
Who
this
Daylight
question?
didn't battle yet though? Cause like anybody that I'm trying to
Rum Nitty.
think of, I think he already
Rum
battled.
Nitty.
Rum Nitty. I think
Rum
Daylight
Nitty.
can beat Rum Nitty.
Romney, Danny Myers, Tay Rock, who else?
JC Immaculate.
Tay
I
Rock
wouldn't
is
be
out of the
excited
Shot,
for
window.
Daylight versus
Shotgun
Danny.
Suge. He hasn't battled Suge yet. He did battle T Top. He
Daylight
Yeah,
hasn't
will
battled
smoke
Bridge
Suge.
yet.
That's not a contest.
that's not a
Tay
He hasn't battled
contest.
Rock
Bridge.
gonna stay far away
He
from
hasn't
daylight.
battled Av. He hasn't battled Chef Trez. There's people that he hasn't battled. There's
Say he
people
hasn't
that he
battled
hasn't
people on
battled.
the URL card yet. The only person he's battled is
Yeah,
Mike P. They kind of
he
fucked
beat
up the
my
video on
P.
that one.
That's not debate. I hate how they messed that battle up. How dare they mess that battle up like that? They made it
What
turn in.
battle
They
messed
turned
up?
into Daylight versus Mike P. They turned that into a kung fu flick. Like, it was
Yeah,
bad. It's
it
horrible.
was very bad.
How they messed. You know what I'm saying?
I
That's
heard he
never
lost.
happened.
Wait. I heard he lost to T Top.
Oh,
I
so
haven't watched it.
That
I ain't
battle
watched
was
it, so I don't
horrible.
know.
Hmm.
I ain't
That
watched
battle
it,
was
so I
horrible.
can't
I
say.
got people
I don't know. I
on
don't think
IG
no.
saying T Top got this one.
Well, apparently it was a one rounder. Was it even a full battle? They said it was
Oh,
a
it was a
one
one
round.
rounder.
The people I think y'all named for Daylight who he ain't battled yet. I don't think they could beat Daylight if he's serious.
Right.
Like he if
So
he in
so
that bag like that, if he in that Mike P
mm,
bag, if he in that got a lot of battles. If he in that Troy Clips bag, but
Here's what I want to say though.
I don't know.
Here's what I
Just
want to say though, right?
even his research, that shit.
Here's what I want to say though, right? And
huh?
I'm gonna break down the formats. 'Cause I don't really. I think people they understand daylight is crazy, but I don't really think people understand how crazy his
He
technicality
actually is.
of the
Right,
pen is,
right,
right? So I'm gonna
right.
break it down, right? Let's talk about Rum Nitty. A lot of people saying, okay, Rum Nitty, you know what I'm saying? Rum Nitty's a crazy writer. I'm actually a big fan of Rum Nitty. In fact, I
I'm
love Rum Nitty.
not.
You know what I'm saying? I am. I like
Yeah.
niggas with pens that
I'm
say
a
crazy
big
shit.
fan of Rum too.
You know what I mean? So, but here's the thing. Here's the problem with Rum. You know what I'm saying? Versus a nigga like Daylight. The
Daylight was smoke
definition, the
run.
definition, the definition of a punchline, right? Most niggas when
Mm,
they do punchlines, they might do something that may have two different meanings, right? They come up with a punch, should have two different abstract meanings. They put it together, boom, that's a punch, right?
Okay.
right.
And they'll do that shit back to back, right? With a
Okay.
two-layer format. Daylight will say a fucking 2 or 3 bars, and the punchline will have about 9 or 10 different meanings before he even gets to the
Right.
fourth bar. This is
I
what I'm
like
talking
the I
about.
Facts.
like the way you broke that down. I actually like
And
that.
this is what
I
I'm
like the way
saying.
you
But
said
this
that.
is what I'm
Look,
saying. This is what I'm
go ahead.
saying. I don't just listen to Daylight's fucking battles. I also listen to his mixtapes. His mixtapes
Right.
are a
Yeah.
lot crazier
Yes.
than his actual
Oh, they
battles.
Yeah.
are. Hell yeah. Yes.
Niggas don't
Yes.
even know how. Let me tell you
That
something
light
about
skin
Daylight
album is
crazy. I know
crazy.
it, man.
That light skin
Daylight like
album
top
is
5 in the pen
ridiculous.
game.
bro,
Listen, that
bro. Let
light
me
skin.
tell
If you ain't go ahead, daylightofficial.com, go get that light skin album. It is
yo,
amazing.
light skin,
We not
Serious.
light
promoting in this
skin.
chat.
Which else? There's
I'm
another one.
promoting
It's
it. I
called
don't care. Daylight
it's
is
called
amazing. I'm
Quill
promoting Daylight.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
Daylight
Quill
crazy, bro.
mixtape.
I think,
But
bro.
here's
I
the thing,
think
right?
Daylight pen is
Okay,
even
okay.
more intricate than Lux, bro. Like Daylight pen
Yes.
is.
I've been trying to
Thank
tell
I'm
niggas
you.
not
that,
gonna
bro.
lie.
Yes.
Like
I've been trying to tell
Lux
niggas
saying
that, bro.
stuff
Yes.
like getting punched when you getting clocked. Like I Daylight not saying
Thank
that.
you.
Daylight ain't saying
We
Daylight
that.
we
don't say
Like
talk,
that
hold
dumb
on,
shit.
wait. We talking
man,
about two different
like
eras though. We talking about a Lux that actually had to break his bars down for the people to be able to catch that shit. Instead of you having to rewatch the video 4 or 5 times to get all the rest of his bars.
Daylyt rap
We don't. I mean,
twice
Daylight's
on
different.
he
Though.
rap
I'm
on
gonna
a,
say this too.
I
I'm gonna
feel
say
like
this too.
you gotta do that for Daylyt. You gotta watch Daylyt shit. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
look,
Like,
I'm gonna do this.
like,
I'm gonna do this one
Right.
time and catch
yeah,
his bars.
you
How many classics does
Listen,
a
Daylight
lot of
have,
niggas
though?
Bird.
That if
Lux
you
ain't the
watch
only
it.
one. Like,
he's
But
got
listen,
more
I'm gonna say
classics
this
than
though.
Lux. We're not about to do that. He
I'm gonna
definitely
say
got
this
more
No,
though.
I'm
classics than
asking
Lux
how many
does.
classics does he have? Like we can say, like, you know what, I want to rewatch this
Hey,
battle.
He
That
definitely
has
has
most.
at
I'm gonna
least
say this.
he has between 5 or 6 definitive classics you can go back to.
I'm gonna say this, yo. I'm
But
gonna say this, right?
besides one with Chilla Jones,
He definitely has more than just Chilla Jones.
just
What?
saying, besides the Chilla Jones one, which we all know it stands out the most, to me at least.
I don't think. He's got
Who
more than that. What? Rich
has he
Dollars,
battled?
Mad Child, Quest McCody. He's got battles. Oops, they're all classics to me.
Okay, the one
Johnny
with
Clips,
Hoops, the third
B
one
classic.
was
Come
Magic.
on,
fire.
man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on.
B
B
Magic, one
Magic.
of my
What?
favorites though. Yeah, that was
Calico.
fire.
What? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
No,
Calico
he's
one wasn't
definitely
that
got.
fire. Let's not go there.
To
And B
me,
Even
it
Magic
was
was
Chicago
one of
wasn't
the
that
top
fire.
punchers in the game too when
At the
Daylyt battled
time,
him.
and he still beat him. Facts. And he
Yeah.
beat him wearing a flipping Neo outfit and glasses. Like we not even. Come on, man.
Okay, okay, you talking about the one on UW. Okay, yeah, that was
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit like that.
2014,
Daylyt
2015 battle.
Yeah.
Daylyt has at least 5 classics you can go back and watch for sure. There's just no
That's a
doubt
See,
about
he
fact.
that.
too.
That's a
See,
fact.
Daylyt do too much
Uh,
for people like Rum Nitties and you know what I'm saying? Like he more
Wasn't he
I'm gonna
entertaining.
say
making
this.
up
More
new
I'm gonna
ways to
say this.
punch?
versatile.
Wasn't he
Hey,
making up new ways to punch?
hey,
Like he was calling them elbows. Like he wasn't even calling them punchlines. He's calling them elbows.
Elbow, you heard?
He
That's what
was
I'm
doing
saying.
yo, I'm
different
gonna
shit.
say
Like
this.
he was doing different
I'm
shit.
gonna say this
Look,
too. I want to say this too.
Like I said, you
Is
heard 9 bars in the
if
first
you,
line.
yeah, look, if you compare the Hot 97 that Daylyt did versus Lux. I don't
mm.
know if anybody's ever
Oh
heard
my
that Hot
god.
97.
Oh,
Dog, the nigga took,
the one that they never
Yeah,
dropped.
hey,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. I've heard
I
that.
love.
I heard that.
listen, if you, dog, there was a segment in that fucking verse. This man took like 7 bars and reversed all the
Yes,
letters in the fucking
Yes.
bar and
When, bro,
entendre it at the same time.
I never saw nobody
crazy,
rap like that.
I
Ever,
crazy,
never
bro.
saw
crazy,
anybody
I
ever
never
do
saw him,
anything
crazy,
bro.
like that.
He too intricate. Like that's the intricate nigga. If y'all want to put
That
anybody on
crazy,
that pedestal, it's just that they
now
like
crazy.
you
just did
tell
dope
me,
shit.
you tell me, you tell me if Rum Nitty's doing shit like that or twerk
He's
or
not. He's
not Big
Hell
definitely.
C.
no.
None
They're
of them niggas is
definitely
doing
not
no
writing
shit
like
like
that.
that.
Yeah,
They're
it's
The
definitely not writing like
just
that
a
at
They're
different
all.
type
not,
of
bro.
writing.
They're
Is
not.
what I'm saying.
They're not,
Someone
bro.
just said he
Sorry.
can name 15 people off the top who can beat Daylight. He needs to come in here.
That's a
Yeah,
lie.
you
That
need to
Explain
that's
get
himself.
off.
called
You need to get
trolling.
off
You
your
better get
That
in
is
and
motherfucking
called
explain
agency.
himself.
trolling.
That's bullshit.
That is called 100% trolling. You cannot name 15 people. That
Exactly.
get out of it.
I'm
Come
still
on, man.
waiting on him to reply.
I'm still waiting on the Lux
Come on,
versus
man.
Daylight battle, but after watching the Verb versus Lux battle, I'm kind of like,
It's not gonna happen. I'm
Lux
Man,
telling
didn't
you,
go hard in that
man,
Verb battle. I'm very
Exactly.
angry about that.
No, he didn't go
it's
hard,
not
but
gonna
Lux
happen.
versus Daylight is the only battle.
and Bird pen was bleeding,
Because
and that was the
a lot of
Verb
Verb
material,
bars was
man.
very beatable.
Yeah, I hope.
Verb has
I know you
some
ain't got Verb
cold shit in it in
Lux,
in
right?
that
I'll allow.
performance.
A lot
Can
of
we
Verb
not talk
bars
about
was
this
not.
because Phoenix is gonna go on a tantrum again? So let's not like
You're
we're
right.
just
My
gonna
bad,
just
my bad.
kill everybody in this. Let's not talk
It
about
can't
it.
be
Man,
that
look,
delusional.
I got
All
off
right.
work. I
Before
got all
before
day.
Phoenix says she go blow everyone's house up and shit. Let's not like.
Hey, do they got a lot of cameras in London in the UK?
Yeah, was one of the most watched cities
Yeah,
in the world.
everywhere.
You
Damn,
can't even
man.
walk
So
around
you
Every
naked
so
year.
you
if you
just
wanted
like
to.
you just running down the
You know what? If
block.
you're not a criminal though, you don't mind. You know what I'm saying? The only people that care about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Well, one thing I will say is if you walk around naked in London, you not lost in 15 minutes. You getting your dumb ass locked up ASAP. People are not,
That's
they're
a fact.
not playing about that.
You
They're
can't get
going to
away
lock
with
you up.
shit.
Man,
You
someone took
cannot
photos
walk
of
around.
Not
me.
only that, I've seen, I've also seen not only that, Daylight's references.
the shit that he be
Right.
saying. Like I've seen the nigga make bars about spirit science,
Mm.
Kundalini, fucking all type of shit about the
That's what I'm,
universe. You know, all
Yeah,
type
bro.
of
exact,
crazy shit.
Like,
exactly.
like
Look, look,
it's
look, look.
like it's
When I
different
look,
content, isn't it? Is his content is just
Yeah, that's what
different.
I'm trying
Like
to say. Is the
his
content.
topics are just
Content is too
different. Like
much. It's
this
ridiculous.
man, it's amazing. But because of the past trolling and the different antics that he did, people are
uh,
just like, nah, I don't want to see him. That's all it is.
that's
Like
what I'm
you
Yeah, I
really,
saying.
totally
like you
agree.
It's
don't want to.
content.
You
You
really
right,
don't
bro.
want to
Like the
put
shit he
Daylight
talk
in a
about.
smack volume room. You put Daylight in a smack volume room, that person is getting sent to the nether realm. Like they're getting sent to the parallel universe. Do not put Daylight in the smack volume room. It will get
That's the
ugly.
thing.
I
They
hope
like
Daylight.
content
Ugly.
itself.
I hope Daylight does good
They
on a smack
Ugly.
card because
they like
Ugly.
content.
he seemed to
Yeah,
be
they
doing
like
all right on
content.
Kill TD.
I think that I think that he'll do good in a small room. You know what I'm saying? My
Hell
bad,
yeah.
fellas. If I got an echo, I'll mute up. But go
Mm.
ahead,
Echo,
say
you
what you was gonna
talking?
say.
I just
What
feel
echo you
like
talking about?
it's the setting. Like if you, I feel like he can rap on any stage in any setting. But if you want like elite level Daylight, you put him in like a bunker setting or a band setting or a smack volume setting, and he's rocking that shit.
He
Easy.
needs to be in a small room because I don't really think that he doesn't receive with big stages too well because he's too lyrical for that. Might have
There's
to
certain
just put him
like
in a
a
small
born
room.
like he can rap on a Born Legacy stage. You know what I'm saying? He's done that before.
Exactly,
You know what I mean?
exactly. He can.
So it's just he's not appreciated on a big stage. That's all. Even though he's done it, like
I don't know about
he's
all
had
that.
certain crazy bars, like he's had crazy reaction on big stages and shit. It's just I
And he
feel
was up.
like you put Daylight in a small room and he's fucking
Huh?
sending someone to the nether realm. That's just it. Bye.
They like,
See you
Yeah,
cause
later.
like he
he
usually vibrate on a higher level than most rappers. So like what
We
he
not
choose to
using
talk
vibrate on
about,
this show.
like what he choose to talk about, just go be like already like on some next level shit. That's why I feel like they like one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Cause the shit he
Well,
choose
this
to
is
talk
why.
about,
This,
like he be talking
yep,
about right that universal. You know what I'm saying? It just be some lyrical, intricate, make you think on some
yep.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I love that shit.
it's just too
That's
many. It's for him. It's just too many fucking entendres back to back. Like there's even shit that I listen to that I'm still catching to this day. Like
right,
5 years later.
right,
That's
You
what I'm
know,
right.
like
saying. You know what I'm
like
saying?
this nigga be
Exactly.
wildin', son. But I do have some people that have the potential to be the next Daylight, like Rum Nitty. If he
Oh,
opens his mind
Mm.
up to different shit, he could
never,
get crazier. You know what I'm saying? He
never.
might. If he
I'm
keep
sorry.
continues to keep going,
You said
you know what I'm
never.
saying? I said, hey,
Somebody
he might. I
never.
said he
Nigga
has the
had
potential. I didn't say not yet. I said he might have the potential to get
Yeah,
there.
I just
You
think
know what I'm
it's just
saying? If he were
mindset. The
to,
way they write
Oh
is
no, so try to give him that
the things
lesson.
they like
He was
talks
like,
about.
but
you
he's
just do
far
more.
away right now.
Yeah,
He's far
I
away
feel
no
like
right now.
rum nigga.
I feel like
yeah,
Omni
yep.
does more like gun bars. You know what I mean?
Got
Well,
an
that's the
echo
Without
Yeah,
thing.
saying the
yeah,
gun
that
bars.
is true.
Rum Nitty's
But
content
look,
and
but look,
Daylight's content is completely different. Rum
Yep.
Nitty is almost the polar
see,
opposite to Daylight, where
yeah,
Daylight talks
Yeah,
about being
Yeah,
about pro life, lifting his people up, and Rum
yeah.
Nitty is suicidal. I'll do the job,
You
kill
know,
yourself. Like it's
those
not.
kind of lyricists, man. Hey, those kind of lyricists, rarely exist. I think I know about maybe two other people who battle rap, but they're not really known in battle
Right,
rap that might have that kind of potential. You know what I'm saying?
right.
After listening to them rap, you know what I mean? And it's like I don't see nobody making it with that style except Daylight
Mm,
because they're not gonna really, you know, cater towards that shit because it's too much for them. What Daylight do is
mm-hmm.
just too much for people to understand. They just fucking. I heard people say that they be having like sensory overload listening to Daylight rap. You know how crazy that is? You know how crazy
Wow.
that is? Somebody say you got sensory overload. You're trying to catch one bar and they can hit you with like 5, 7, 9, 10 different layers, and you're like, what the fuck just happened? You
I
feel
ain't gonna
like you
front,
Right.
got.
man. I
You
caught
feel
shit
like you feel like
that I
the.
felt like a year later.
Yeah, you feel like the general and It Man in the ending. When he pushed him up
Mm,
against the shit and started fucking his ass up with those chain punches. You know,
mm.
Yeah.
that's that's Daylight.
Well, salute to
But
Daylight,
I
man.
feel
I'm
like
happy
Verb
that he
write
rap
good
like that.
content too though in his writing. In his arsenal, Verb, I feel like he write good content in his material.
I feel like Verb
So he
is a
one of them
mood
niggas
rapper.
too. Like they
I
can
feel like he's a mood rapper. So when he in the mood to rap, he can be very good. But that it depends on his mood. It depends on his mood and how motivated he is when he's
and
standing in
who the
front of someone
opponent
that
is.
like yeah, like when he feel like he's rapping in front of someone that he needs to get crazy with, then he might. You know what I'm saying?
He do
So
that.
you know,
Yeah, he on me.
I go give that to Verb too. He definitely has some crazy shit. Like I was so mad at Briz because in the beginning I felt like Briz beat Verb, but as I grew up and got older, it's what Verb was saying and how he was saying what he was saying. It was like that
Yeah,
content is too man. Like I
yeah,
even made Red Sea and you don't want no parts of him. I parted him. Like come on, man.
yeah.
No, no,
I made Red Sea out party. Oh yeah, that was
that
fire.
was crazy. That was
That was
ridiculous.
crazy. Exactly.
Ridiculous.
Like
There's no like you know. Come
yeah,
on, man.
and
Like
that and they them.
he even had rappers stealing his. You can't be mediocre. Come see the like he had rappers taking that and putting that in their
Exactly.
freestyle like it was theirs. Like you know,
Yeah.
salute to Verb, man, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. On me. But man, for some reason, I feel like low key, like Ice Pack better than Verb, like in a way,
Mm,
like
mm,
mm, okay, he
yeah.
got the better look than Ice Pack and all that. We know that. It's just that Ice Pack, you know what I'm saying? He ain't battle no more and all that, but when he was battling and everything, like he on that URL, he arguably beat all of them. Arguably, I'm gonna just say arguably,
Verb
Yeah,
said
and
he
it.
he
argue,
Verb
beat he
said it.
yeah,
beat he
argue
beat
every
everybody,
battle.
man.
Yeah,
Verb
because
said it.
you can.
Verb said that out of the three, he said that he felt like Young Ill was the best out of him,
I,
Hitman, and Young Ill. He said he
I
felt like
listened to
Verb.
man. You seen Young Gill versus Daylyt? That was crazy. Like I listened
Amazing,
to it. I listened
amazing
to what
battle.
Ice Pack be writing. Like that's man, that them niggas crazy. Like
Amazing battle between those two, for
yeah, I
sure.
feel like rookies need to just keep learning from the way you know what I'm saying. You see how they writing and how the where the best people at. Like you know what I'm saying. They do more than just a punchline or you know what I'm saying. They be too the people sounding like twerk. I just hate it.
I really just want like I
I
don't
just
even know how to
heard a
say
little
it.
bit. Yeah, I heard a little bit. I be just like, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I
Uh,
mean, you do have some standouts in the new class, but it's just I don't know what it is because Twerk wasn't the first person to use that spice style. Ill Will was
yeah,
using it. Pres Mafia was using it. Like there's other people
yeah,
before him. It's just he's been the most popular because he has something that those dudes don't have, which was a particular vocabulary and the energy behind that. You know, it's
yeah.
just that
That's
kind
what
of
it
style
was.
gets kind of annoying because he stretches and bends words a little bit too much. Like amoxicillin, what the hell does that mean, twerk? Well, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? So you know,
Yeah,
that's my problem, man.
yeah.
That's my problem. Anyway.
I agree. I ain't mad at that.
So, you know.
Niggas got him.
Phoenix, you there, man? What the hell? How this woman just up and leave her own server? What's wrong with this? Oh, she's gone. She out of here.
Hey, do you like or hate the fact that Chess joined Cave Gang?
Um, that's probably one addition to Cave Gang that I actually don't mind, just based upon the fact that I feel like they can actually coach Chess and tell him like to
Yeah,
get his shit right. If you need anybody
facts.
to kind of help Chess out, it would be someone like Tay-Rock who's very
Yeah.
consistent. You know, Av that
Mm-hmm.
barely messes up, Briz that barely messes up. Do you get what I'm saying? Like you need
Yeah.
those type of consistent people to kind of just be like, yo, let me hear you around. Okay, no, take that out, or no, put that here, or cause I really feel like that's
Yeah.
what these groups are doing, and that's what they're for. Like they're coaching each other, helping each other, nurturing each other, and polishing each other's rounds.
Yeah.
Now, from as an old school person, I'm not really too much of a fan of it. But in this era where they've made it about groups, I feel like it's an actual good look for somebody like Chess because he's under people that can help him out. Even though he's
Yeah.
a veteran in the sense of he's been battling for a really long time, I feel like he just just needed the right people around him to kind of help him get out of that chokey choke habit that he's in. You know, there's
Yeah.
certain things that he's
Yeah.
not doing or that he is doing that's messing up his memory. Things like I think he's smoking a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's doing
Man,
too much things to
take.
mess his memory up, and that's what's fucking him up. On top
Yeah.
of not actually taking battle rap seriously and choking and not practicing enough. So when you get
Oh,
around somebody like Tay Rock that does smoke, but then when it's time to lock down and get his bars down, I'm pretty sure he goes away, sorts himself out, and then mucks around afterwards. So he can learn it for someone like Rock, and I feel like that's probably
Yeah.
one person that I don't mind being in Cave Gang. Now, do I
Yeah.
like the whole group thing
Shit.
in general? No, I hate it because it takes away from who can battle who. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The stigma of who's actually trying to be the best in battle rap, etc. Like that. Who wants to be the best in their class? Who wants to be the best for the
Yeah.
year? You know, it ruins certain matchups because ultimately battle rap is a one-on-one sport unless you're doing two-on-twos. So you know,
Okay.
it's bittersweet, but I like the fact that at least chess has a little bit more guidance now, and I like that. So
Yeah, that's what's so dope. But shit, Tay Rock smoked on the stage before while he was rapping though. Hit the blunt.
yeah,
But I don't know
but
how
that's
they
my,
could do it, man. Who John did it too? Shit, that they still be
certain
remembering their
people can do
boys.
it. Certain
Yeah,
people
sir.
can do it because
Mm,
they've done enough where it don't matter what happened, they're gonna remember. I feel like
yeah,
chess isn't there yet where he can do that. He needs to be a little bit more serious and disciplined. Smoke after. Give it
yeah.
like give it like
Mm-hmm.
use it as like a how to put as like a motivational tool or like a victory tool. When I smoke this dude, then I'm gonna go have like a victory blunt or some shit. Just give yourself some
Yeah,
more motivation. Shit like that. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Hopefully, if he does hear
yeah,
this, this will motivate him a little bit more, and he can take his shit seriously because he has fans. He gets millions of views. He has a following. People like him. So just take your shit a little bit more serious. That's all.
yeah. Hey,
Don't
hey,
go
hey,
on verbal war
he make
zone
good
and choke.
music. On my mama,
He
do
does.
do make good music though. On me, that's
He
crazy,
does.
dude.
He
Make good
does.
music.
It's just when he takes these little side battles and he goes on verbal war zone and choke, and that music is still playing whilst they're still trying to remember your bars. That's a really bad look. When you go on
Yeah,
small leagues and choke, because you're the big artist, that is gonna trend because of your name. So you really need to be a little bit more cautious in what you do and where
yeah,
you take what, etc., etc. So that's why I said I'm happy that he's around people like Tay Rock and Surf and people that know about their brand and how to market their shit. Somebody like Surf might see him trying to go
right.
book Surf out because he wants to make money, and Surf might go, "No, don't do that. Go battle on Born Legacy or whatnot and get like a bigger bag and give yourself more time to write." Like he's gonna have OGs around him that's gonna help him out.
Yeah,
You feel
that's
what I'm
what's up.
saying?
Yeah,
So I
I
really
know.
so that's what I mean.
I seen it that way. I mean, that's a good way to look at it though, because yeah,
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
be.
man. So that's why I feel like the groups is probably should be more beneficial for the young dudes that's coming up that want the look or that need the help or that need the guidance or tips or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's beneficial for them.
Yeah,
When you got
yeah,
veterans that's been in the game for so long and then they join a group, it's like, why are you like when Twerk was gonna join NWX? It's like, what are you doing? You got your own shit that you doing and you big
Yeah,
enough. You don't
that
need
wasn't
a
a good
group.
look.
Like,
That
yeah,
was. I'm glad
dude,
he
heavy.
left. To be honest with you,
yeah,
it didn't fit. It didn't
yeah.
work. He's a
It really
goodie.
threw me off. I really didn't like it. It was like you've got your own shit. You are a Goonie and you're the leader of the Goonies. So how do you step down from that to
I
go
don't even
be,
know how he
you
even
know,
let that sink in his mind. Like, how you don't know where you at in battle rap?
Yeah,
You
that's
got
well,
true.
you know,
you
that's
making
how you know
noise.
he's still young and he's still figuring it out, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because he let people get
Yeah,
in his ear and tell him certain shit. Verb told
that's
him,
how I
stay
look at
on
it
your
too.
own. You know, stay on your own and you'll do well. You get into this group shit and it'll just fuck things up. And it
Be
made him look worse
overshadowed.
when Jack Boy go on online and say you got 59 hours to sort this out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's that's the negative side of being in a group. Like, you can either hop from too many groups, or you can join the
Yeah.
wrong group, and it don't matter. Like who has punchline battled since he joined NWS? Nobody. What about Don Marino? Who's he fucking gonna battle? We don't know or care. What about Official? Why didn't she get like bigger looks from joining NWX? Because nobody really liked that fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain people shouldn't join groups or be involved in it. That's my personal
Yeah, it's
opinion.
crowds like official in NWA. I'm like, man, that shit.
Yeah. What do you come on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Come
Whole
on, man.
female.
She's
Yes,
cold,
sir.
bro. She's cold on her own. I don't think she needed that whole NWX thing, man. That's
Right.
weird.
Yeah, she did.
You know.
I think I know a Misfit, man, but she came back and body Pharaoh. That made me look at Misfit in a whole
Man,
nother way. Like I had to look at some of her old.
you know what? She's talented, but she just got that Cortez growl about her, that's why people keep getting at her about it, because she really does sound and act like Cortez. Like, that's the only that's the only gripe about it. Like, if she had her own flow, like her own thing, so you know, so that's my thing. You've got like a certain cadence and a growl that you have. So, well, there you go. So that's what it is. If you've got his growl and you've got his tone and his cadence, the way he walk up to people and what you can't like, you know what I mean? That's my only thing with her. But she definitely whooped Pharaoh's ass, and I love Pharaoh. Bits. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. You know, I gotta give her credit, man. She definitely did beat Pharaoh, and I was upset because I thought Pharaoh was gonna beat her, but she got Pharaoh out. You know. Yeah. My question to you would be: who you think out of the females need like a better look? Like, who do you feel like need like the right push that they're not getting the push? Who do you think?
uh, I like KCJ. I don't know,
Hmm.
getting the push like that. Y'all like her?
Hmm. Okay.
She's actually really nice.
Uh,
You know what I'm saying?
Phoenix, give me your top 5 females that you think is nice currently. Don't give me none of the vets. Give me people that you're watching right now that are nice. Who your top 5?
Okay, so I like Adar 14. I like Mulatto Black. I like what's her name? Beretta Blaze. I like Beretta
Okay.
Blaze.
Okay.
Man. I'm not sure Springs is
What
still rapping, but I like her. She's good. I don't know if
What
people.
about Miss Miami? You think Miss Miami nice?
Miss Miami is nice. She's got bars, but she be doing too much sometimes. Honest, it's over the
Okay.
top
Okay.
thing that she don't need to do. Just get your bars off.
Mm.
Like that's why I didn't
Mm.
really like Miss Miami, but
Miss
she is
Miami's trash.
Come on, don't do that.
No, I don't want to do
Oh,
that. I ain't gonna
yeah.
do that. But she ain't tried. But
We just gonna kill Miss Miami. Like, come on,
passion. Maybe
man.
she's.
What,
I like passion, but sometimes I think it just needs to be a little bit more toned down. You know what I'm saying?
what about Jada Ray? What
I
about
actually
her?
just
What do
watched
you
her
think
battle,
about?
Miami's battle with E Hart earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it
Mm-hmm.
was just the same thing. She got bars in that,
Where the echo coming from?
doing
What the
too
fuck?
much.
Your Phoenix,
So,
there's an echo coming through. I don't know whether it's where you
hold on, it
are
might be me.
or.
Was it me, guys?
Yeah, it definitely was you. And
Oh,
it's
okay.
still
I need
kind of
to
there.
hold on. I don't know why I need to do that for Okay, I'm back. Is that better?
Yep. I think that's a bit there, but it's still kind of there.
Well,
But
Young,
you know,
I think Young's got echo too.
Youngs, if you're there, can you please mic down and come back?
Yeah, Mike down and come back in again. You might fix the echo because you got an echo.
Please.
Oh yeah, that's better. Oh, but I thought I've got an echo too.
Why does your shit have an echo?
Let me come out and try and come back in again.
It's the downside to Discord.
In the end,
Any improvements, guys?
Slightly.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
yeah, let's
But
keep
no,
going.
so I like that.
But I don't want to sound really terrible, like and distorted. You can't hear what I'm really saying.
Yeah, we don't want that. Obviously, you're gonna have to cut this out or some shit. I don't know. You have to edit.
Yeah.
Yes,
I might
you're
start
gonna have to do
recording
some
and
work,
we'll do
Phoenix.
another one.
Fuck's sake.
I mean, we'll just
I
carry
would
on.
say so. I would say so.
Now.
All right, so I'm gonna start recording, y'all, and we can just do another one once this whole.
Hey, I think it was Young
What?
Blue that was doing it because it stopped.
Oh, so can you hear me
Yes,
now?
the echo. Yeah, the echo has gone now. So
Oh,
I think we're good
that's
now.
good.
Yeah.
All right, so let me carry
Yeah.
on what I was saying then. Yeah, so
So
that's
the
my
top 5
list.
females. So okay, so Jada Ray, what do you think about her?
Jada Ray, yeah, she's nice. She's all right, but
Okay.
she's
What about
okay.
RX? RX?
Oh, RX is nice. RX is. I should have said RX to be honest with you. She's the one actually that I've got my eye on right now. Is gonna be fire. You know what I'm saying? She's cooking again. She fucking had she called not I think Cuban called her out. So her response was fire, man. Bars. So RX definitely. I have to say RX.
So out of those people that we've just named, who do you feel like needs a look against someone like, let's say,
I was
40
outside
or
and
E Hot or Tussle? Like who
I
you?
feel like RX could definitely test hold on. She could definitely test all of them actually. Like she could test them.
Really?
Apart from maybe E Heart.
Mm.
Because I just don't have a lot of people beating E Heart. Not even niggas.
I think E Heart and QB are like the two killers in female battle rap that you just don't want to put anybody really against. I mean,
yeah. QB nice. I mean, I really do like all the female battle rappers. I just like some more than I do the others. Do you know what I'm saying? Just about your bars and your delivery. QB can be so disrespectful that sometimes she just be saying too much for me, man. It's just like, I can't even bring that back. I don't even want to hear you say that again. That was too much, QB. But then that's her thing. She's disrespectful. So, that's her thing. So it's all good. It's just not for everybody. Do you know what I'm saying?
True.
I like pen heavy people. I like people who got really deep wordplay. They made me go
Do you
back
feel
and
like E Hart beat Jazz, or do you feel like Jazz definitively beat E Hart when they got?
Oh, E Hart beat Jazz without a question of a doubt. Sorry, Jazz.
Wow.
But Jazz has a great pen, but E Hart beat Jazz. Jazz was doing too much that battle though. She knows it too. You know what I'm saying? She put her dad out, right?
What do you think? What do you think it would take for her to actually come back and battle? We're not talking about 2-on-2s, none of that shit. We're talking 1-on-1. Yes, 1-on-1. What the hell do you think it's gonna take for her to come back instead of her doing her freestyles and she want to do everything else but battle? You go and dress up to stand on stage. Like, what is it gonna take for her to actually battle?
I think the bag was right. She would come back, but who is she gonna battle? She's battled everybody that is really on that tier. But she could battle RX, but would she give RX the shot? That's the question. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't Charisma call her out and she actually responded to her?
Oh, I haven't even seen that. For real?
Charisma called her out and she actually responded back to her as well.
Oh, what did she say?
She dropped the freestyle back because Charisma had a video just going at everyone.
That shit. Okay.
Right? She had a video just going at everyone.
I feel like Jazz will battle. She just needs to have the right opponent. Like, I
I
don't think
don't
she's
know.
touching
I feel
anyone.
like it's certain battles that has she battled QB yet, or am I bugging? Have they battled
Who?
Jazz and
QB.
QB?
Yeah, she beat QB. That's when I
Right.
used to love Jazz. The early Jazz is the Jazz I really
Yeah,
fuck
but
with.
that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like she's produced something like that in a minute. Like,
No, she hasn't, but she's got the capability, you know? She's just taking it
mm,
easy for a while. Her pen was very heavy. I think she's pen heavy
yeah, it
bars.
was.
I'm saying.
It was.
Yeah, definitely.
So she just annoyed me, man. She want to be doing too much at battles, jumping up and down, look like she's trying to go toilet and shit off every bar and whatnot. I don't know. She does.
Well, the Jazz
She
thing.
do a little. I mean, there's the jazz face, and then there's when she start hopping around and like trying to run off stage, and she's like, "All right, man, you doing a bit too much." Like I get mad because I look at her and I go, "You supposed to be on this damn stage, like battling, but you on here cheerleading on the side. Like it get on my nerves sometimes." You know
Okay,
what I
I hear
mean?
you, I hear you.
So that's why I'm asking, like, what do you think it's gonna take? Like, you think my verse could give her a run? Do you think our
Yeah,
ex could give her a run? Do you
our
think
ex
Coffee could?
definitely, 100%. Our
You know,
ex.
I think Coffee could get her and get
Oh, yeah,
physical with
coffee.
her
Why
as
didn't I
well.
mention coffee? Oh my god! Do you
I
know what?
don't know why you didn't mention
There's
Coffee
too many
Brown.
girls that
Like,
are nice. I forgot to mention Coffee
because
Brown. What the fuck am I doing?
I think Coffee Brown will whoop Jazz ass. That's my
Yeah, because what
personal
Coffee
opinion.
Brown is like, she's aggressive. That's the thing.
She's an aggressive writer. Do you
She's
know
an
what I'm
aggressive. She
saying?
writes
Like,
not like a man, if that makes sense. She got gun bars. She got gun bars. She's gonna
yep.
beat Jazz based on that, the intimidation alone. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I said it. And
Yeah,
I
and she's
added
no
them too. I
twerk.
said Coffee Brown will
Hey,
whoop Jazz's ass. I
probably. I
confidently said
forgot
that shit.
completely about that. Sorry. Man, you know it's
Coffee Brown.
midnight, man. So you know what I'm saying? Like my mind's a little bit
That's
slower.
my take. Right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. Coffee
that's
Brown.
my
Coffee
take
Brown
on
could kill
the new
her.
class. I feel like Coffee
Our
Brown
ex
is
could
the
kill her
best
too. That's what
out
I'm
of
saying.
the
Our
new
ex
class.
is an aggressive rapper. Again, she's feminine,
Facts.
but she's got like
Facts.
those aggressive bars that we
Facts.
all love to hear. So when Jazz battles against people like that, she doesn't really. I don't feel like she would do that good. Same way with
She don't
ER.
do too
ER
well
was
against
chilling out,
yep.
just giving her them dope lines. Like Jazz was doing all
Right.
this dramatic, taking off the jacket, all this shit. ER just came in and dropped a few lines, and it was like over. I'm saying
Mm.
for
Mm.
real. I don't even know what round I'll give Jazz in that battle. Just to be honest with you, I don't even know. But,
I'll probably give Jazz the first round. I think that's about it,
maybe.
really.
Oh yeah, that's when she did the operation line, isn't it?
The operation line
The
and
operation.
the so my cherry been popped. What you bitches gonna say
Oh
now? Like,
yeah, you gotta give her that for
yeah.
that line alone.
So
You
that's
got
why. I
that was a
said
good
at
shit.
least she'll get the first round.
Okay, I
So
don't mind to give her the first, but I gotta go watch that battle. I forgot about
mm,
that line actually. That was crazy.
yeah, that line was crazy. So,
That was very crazy.
but yeah.
Man, that
So
should
what you
come back.
doing? You say you gonna cut this out. You're gonna
Yes,
stop
I'm gonna
recording
finish the
here.
recording now, guys. It's been fun talking to y'all and stuff. Yeah, should go Phoenix Fire.
AJ Raw, don't forget me. Obviously, I'm
Oh
part of
yeah,
it.
AJ Raw, Alala. Oh, he's really right now. Hold on, let me see how I've got to do this. Okay.